Hi there.
So it's been about a year since Amazon's Echo has been available to everybody. Everyone was a little bit confused when it first came out, as in, what is this product supposed to do? So now we kind of know that it's a pretty capable speaker. You can play music from it and things like that. But the biggest feature, of course, is Amazon's voice assistant, Alexa. See, she just heard me. So I can call upon Alexa to do a whole bunch of different things. She can be called upon to play music, to set alarms and timers, to even call you an Uber, get you a pizza, a whole bunch of different things, including smart home control, so I can control my lights with her. A lot of new features have come out, and most of the news surrounding Alexa and Echo since the device has come out has been a lot of products getting support for the voice assistant. I am not a voice assistant person. I don't use the voice assistant on my phone. I have an iPhone. I really don't use Siri that much at all, especially not when I'm out. But now that I've been using the Echo and Alexa, I have been using her in certain ways that I don't really ever want to use Siri or another voice assistant for. So I can ask the voice assistant to play any type of music that I want, and she can play it from Amazon's Prime Music, because I am a Prime member, so I have that. She can play it from Spotify now too, which was one of the recent additions. Alexa, play Happy Birthday.
Happy Birthday by Stevie Wonder from Prime Music.
I don't know about the Stevie Wonder version, but we'll say Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. So that's the way that you can control the music. You can also tell the voice assistant to turn it up, turn it down in terms of the volume. You can tell her to, go to the next song if you just want to skip it. So it's very easy. And I will say that the speaker is pretty good. It can fill up my one-bedroom apartment. But I will say that I do have a Bluetooth speaker already that unfortunately has kind of been a little bit replaced with the Echo, just because it's so easy for me to control the Echo versus getting up and switching things from the Bluetooth speaker. So I almost would be inclined to get one of the newer devices that Amazon has come out with, which is called the Echo Dot. And that just gives you the Alexa capabilities in a tiny little disc without the speaker. So I can connect it via Bluetooth to my personal Bluetooth speaker and just control that via the Dot. Alexa, play Happy Birthday. Oh, that was the
Happy Birthday to You by Happy Occasion Singers from Prime Music.
Happy birthday.
Alexa, stop. So Alexa can also control a lot of smart home devices. I don't have that many in my apartment, but what I do have is a Philips Hue bridge with 2 connected light bulbs, one in my living room and one in my bedroom. So when I was setting up the Echo, I basically just went into the Alexa app and I had the device kind of scan the area of my apartment for any smart home devices, and it was very quick. Anything that Alexa is compatible with, she will kind of automatically recognize if something is around. When I first connected the light bulbs, they were individual. So I have the one in my living room named living room, and I have the one in my bedroom named bedroom, so I could control them individually. However, when you go into the Alexa app, you can actually group them directly in there. So I grouped the 2 of them that I have, so I can control them just by saying one command. Alexa, turn on the lights.
Okay.
Alexa, turn off the living room light.
Okay.
Alexa, turn off the lights.
Okay.
So some of the newer features that the Echo and the voice assistant have are something called skills. Now, I call this a skills store. It's basically just a page within the companion app where you can basically enable and download features that Alexa can do for you. But most of them are really not that useful. Some of the most useful ones are ones that are also attached to other apps and other accounts you may have. So you can ask Alexa to call you an Uber with the Uber skill, or with the Domino's skill, you could ask her to order you a pizza. One of the weird ones I have is literally just called Boo. So Alexa, open Boo. It will literally just boo you. So one thing about Alexa that you have to remember are basically the words and commands that she understands. So a lot of them are just, second nature. Like if you want to skip a song, you can say next or things like that. But with a lot of these personalized and customized skills, you need to say exactly what the developer has Alexa understand. Alexa, add bottled water to my shopping list.
I put bottled water on your shopping list.
Alexa, set an alarm for 5 p.m. today.
Alarm set for 5 p.m.
Alexa, add call grandmom to my to-do list.
I added call grandma to your to-do list.
So here I have the Amazon Alexa app. So if we open it up, here's just kind of basically a running list of the things that you've asked Alexa. So you can kind of go back and check up on things, or, if you asked her to play, some music and you wanted to check what song something was, if you didn't know it, it will be here in this kind of running log of all your requests and questions. Books and music, so Alexa can also read certain books, like audiobooks, out to you. Shopping and to-do list, we can go in here and see the things I added to it. And then if you have the Amazon shopping app on your phone, you can search for the specific type of item that you were looking for. You can go to voice training. And I did this right when I first set up the Echo. I did it once or twice, I believe. So you can start a session of voice training where you'll basically just be saying commands to the Echo and Alexa. And that's basically just practice for the voice assistant to learn your voice, learn how you speak, and to hear you correctly. She's been pretty accurate for me with anything that I've heard. She hasn't really heard anything incorrectly. She just may not hear something totally. And if you ever forget any commands, you can just go here to the things to try page in the app, and you can look at commands that you can ask her. Probably the most useful feature for me with the Echo is the flash briefing. So if you go into settings, you can set where you want your news to come from. Alexa can give you the news headlines from a bunch of different places. So every morning I'm just like, Alexa, what's new?
Here's your flash briefing. In NPR News from TuneIn.
Live from NPR News.
Alexa,
From
next.
In ESPN Radio Sports Center.
ESPN Radio.
So all this has made me really tired, and we're just gonna go to bed now. Alexa, turn off the lights.
493 multiplied by 1,354 is 667,522.
Better at math than me. Skills are not.
Like the song.
I don't know what she just taught.
Happy birthday.
What's happening? Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop.